So today we are going to talk about the Tata Altroz. Now, what I believe, this is the most beautiful car in the hatchback segment in our Indian market, which competes, and this car competes with the Hyundai i20, then Volkswagen Polo. Now talk about the design. As we here get in the front side, you get a headlamp and a grille which is integrated, which starts from here till the other end, and that looks so spontaneous. Now talking about the headlamps, we have the projector setup and reflector, both are halogen, and below that we have fog lamps with the DRL as well. This is the lower bumper of the car, and this car has 165 ground clearance, which is very good, so that you can go over any bad road in the city or on the highways. Now these are the diamond cut alloy wheels, which happens to be 185/60/16s. Then we have this black thing going from A pillar till the C pillar, and blackened outside rear view mirrors with slick chrome elegant which is used. There you have this indicator, and this is the side profile of this Tata Altroz. It looks compact, but in appearance, when you see it live, it looks so stunning and it appeals a lot of attention. Now talking about the rear, well, this is the rear profile of this Tata Altroz. You see the badging over here, and then Altroz written over there, and we have this integrated camera also with two parking sensors. Then we have here the rear fog lamp, two reflectors. Now this is the boot space. Well, it has 345 liter of boot space, and under that I believe this is a spare wheel which is not an alloy, and also a space saver which is 165/80/14s. Now getting inside the rear seats, you just have to pull the lever, and there you have it, the 90-degree opening doors, and easily you can get in. Now this is not all black interiors. As you can see, there are three tones, and especially that silver part looks so stunning and premium, but we'll talk about that later. Now as we have entered in the rear passenger seats, and there is quite good amount of knee room and leg room. The under thigh support is quite okay. My headroom has quite ample amount of area, so my hand would crash over the roof. Now we get here the AC vents and a 12-volt charging socket. So now getting into the driver's seat, well, the car has only one request sensor which is present in the front side. You don't get on the co-driver's side, which is a great disappointment, but still it is quite okay. Now this is the interior, and let me just turn on the car. Well, this is a kind of mixture of analog and digital speedometer over here. As you can see, Harman written over here. This car provides Harman Kardon system. Well, this infotainment system is 7-inch, and the same you see over here is the same over here. This is also a 7-inch infotainment, or I would say rather the speedometer cluster. On the right side we have the speedometer, which is analog, and on the leftmost side and the middle part covers in the 7-inch speedometer, which is digital. You get the tachometer, and then in between you have many functions which provides you a lot of information. Now as this shows the instantaneous fuel economy, then we have range, power and torque. So while driving you can know how much power and torque you are doing. We have odometer, and this is the fuel meter, and this is the range, distance to empty, and you can browse to many other functions over here. This car also has cruise control, which is a very good thing. And this is the infotainment system, where it has many functions such as the Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, and even you can this car has ambient lighting. It only has one color, which is blue, which is over here, so that's nice. So these are the AC controls. Well, this gets a one zone climate control, and there we have some space over here to keep your phone, and a USB socket and a 12-volt charging socket. This is the drive mode selector. It has only two driving modes. One is the eco and the other is the city mode. It does not get any sport mode, which we see in the Tata Nexon. Now these are the large cup holders. Well, in Nexon you get some sort of tray which can open and close, which we see in the Jaguars and Land Rover cars. This is the adjustable armrest, and also a cubby holes we can see over here. And this is the glove box of this car. This does not get any cooling function. However, the glove box is massive, so you can store in large amount. These are the headlight function. It gets automatic headlamps and automatic wipers. It has a flat bottom steering. Looks quite nice. These are the controls to adjust the volume for the infotainment system, and this is the source. This is to accept or decline the phone, and it also has voice commands. And over here we have the cruise control functions, and these are the operating switches from which you can toggle in the speedometer. And this is the horn. The horn is quite loud, so that's a good thing. And over here we have a small cubby space and start stop button and the rear and front fog lamp switches. So yes, this is pretty much it, and let's get started with the driving. So now we are going to drive the Tata Altroz, and there it rose to life. And this is the suspension test. Basically what it is, this is a kind of kacha road with lot of potholes. So we'll see how much body roll we feel in this car over these bad roads, which we always encounter or want to encounter with a particular car in a city which is made for city and highways. So body roll is well contained. The suspension is in between stiffness and softness, which is a great combination and well calibrated. Gliding over the potholes. So what we are driving is the Tata Altroz, and this is the particular 1.5 liter diesel engine. Now this produces 90 horsepower at 4000 rpm and 200 newton meters of torque, which starts from 1300 rpm till 3000 rpm. As it has a great torque band, so it provides a good amount of power which you needed on the highways as well as in the city, because it does not have any turbo lag whatsoever, because the turbo starts from the very 1300 rpm. So in cities you can have a great amount of torque, which is very good thing always, because obviously the diesels produce more torque than the petrol engines. Now talking about the petrol engines, there are two mainly petrol engines. The first is the 1.2 liter and the other second one, which is the newer petrol engine, which is I-turbo. Well, that engine particular produces 110 horsepower. So this was about all of the engine which the Tata Motors provide us in this Tata Altroz. However, there is no automatic transmission option, which is unfortunate because in the hatchback segment every car company is providing an automatic transmission, such as in i20 it provides this 7-speed DCT gearbox, which is way too much good, and in the Volkswagen Polo we get a DSG gearbox. Now talking about the drive mode of this car, it only provides two drive modes. One is the city and the other is the eco. Now pressing this button, economy drive mode activated, gets into the eco mode, where you feel that the power has just got degraded and it provides you less power and torque, which you can feel by just pressing the accelerator. The amount of power you expect, you don't get that. So thank you for watching this video. I hope you liked it, and if you liked it, then please subscribe and tell me which thing or which information you want to share with me about Tata Altroz and how you feel if you have owned it. So yes, thank you for watching, and bye bye, and keep driving, keep motoring, and keep be enthusiastic.